Only the finest ingredients are acceptable to fully embody second-year poet Frank Johnson. His recipe starts by combining 2 cups of lush product. Absolutely no substitutions. Get that suave shit or that, 7th generation stuff out of here. And 8 ounces of Califia brand vegan coffee. Gradually add in 1 heaping tablespoon of Regal Excellence and 4 spare septum rings, pre-washed and assembled. Lastly, a dash of herb of your choice. This is optional, of course, but highly recommended. Mix gently and serve immediately. Frank Johnson, it's a pleasure and an honor.
How y'all doing? Okay. I just want to say real quick first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be showing, it's a short film. It's adapted from my poem, Iverson. Holy shit, yo, there's so many people in here. Yo, you guys look great. I'm trying not to cry because today has been an amazing day for me and I can feel so much love in this room. So I just want to thank all you guys for coming here, seriously. Thank you. And shout out to Scott and Drew. Like, I cannot see your faces right now, but Scott and Drew do so much for us as a MFA group, as a community, and I just love you guys so much. So shout out to y'all. No, don't tell anyone. So, yeah. Iverson. How short you are this month never matters. Fork soup matters. Coach said hustle can save mama, so skip practice and get to the game. Once they jump you in, you never stop looking both ways. Over this shoulder or that corner. Why don't none of us know the corner? She handles so many of our affairs, tends our hearts with a purposeful ripping, prodding and grooming the mess. There is wind in your palms, an ocean in those fronds, crashing, whispering, God. How strong is your post-up? Does it take more courage to shoot or to dish it? Whether orange, jagged, or pearlescent, it will always be. feel like I'm gonna take too much time. I'm usually late for shit anyway, so just bear with me. Sorry, y'all. So I just want to I'm gonna make several shouts out to this man, but I want everyone to give it up. My pop is in the room. This is the first time he's ever seen me read. Yo, I would not be here without this man. This guy, my pop adopted me. He saved my life in more ways than I can name. So everything that I do is dedicated to my father. So I'm just gonna read y'all some poems. We are going to start with arachnophobia. And this one's new, so tell me if it's up. Spiders must feel like black men. I wonder if they know how much panic they inspire in the sleepy and the ignorant. The mother who tells her children that death lives in those things, that you mustn't get too close, make sure there are none in the house, and the child who doesn't know any better, who orders executions with every scream, who gets cake for the trauma. It probably feels normal by now to watch fear press down on a life and flatten a body into memories. One moment, a child's spirit is reaching back to the sun, their imagination as free as their joy. Little ones don't always learn to be afraid. Something goes bang and the tiny form crumples, like a hand grasping gently for itself, its soul evicted from the world. This is just the way things are for spiders. Their master crafts are overlooked. We call them invisible, their bodies offensive and dangerous. Maybe that's why they keep to themselves, work tirelessly in corners and darkness, post in traps, pull from inside themselves to build something they might rest on. How many times does a black widow hear the phrase, afraid for my life, while her dead are being swept away and happily forgotten? Does death hurt less when you expect it? This is not to say black people think the world wants them dead. This is not to say that the world wants black people dead. This is not to say that death is beautiful. This is not to say that a mother would rather her child dead than erased. This is not to say that these things are not true. I know, clap if you feel it. I'm bound for the energy, but I know it should be like, whoa. I read it, I'm like, oh shit. All right. Just so you know, I'm not one-dimensional. This one's called Everyday Struggle. Hey, yo, clap your hands if Everyday Struggle, Notorious B.I.G., that's a familiar song to you. Clap your hands. Okay. The rest of y'all, that's your homework. All right, and this is an epigraph from J. Cole's Cage Bird. Freedom's just an illusion, that's my conclusion. And if it ain't, then why my niggas keep on losing theirs? Prison tats on their backs like souvenirs. We wish that you was here. Some days are just trap music, homies dead, lost black girls, fuck the police, cutting off the news, guilt for selfishness, 2 blunts, running till my feet bruised, and lost poems. Blood too tainted to be transfused, drenched in glitter and gravel, spectacular evidence, still no indictment. There are always tiny joys on these days. Toddlers and puppies and peonies, well-meaning white people my mind erases before I give them a chance. I make us both victims of the most recent shooting, because so many nights it feels like the fuck boys are winning. Like it's a matter of time before the fire is licking my skin, before I'm buried behind the shadow of a body camera. Some days I give up without saying I do. Most days I stay close to the ground, often drawn to an old tree in a familiar courtyard made strange by the years, its roots and rotted trunk covered in green. I try to choose which leaf was the first to sprout, the one that split the bark, unfurled the spring to remind me that gestation is an invisible process, that the world makes itself over in private. All right, yo, so this last one, I'm gonna hopefully not fuck this up. This last poem is a poem, I actually read this here last year, but this is a poem that is dedicated to my pops. My pops, this is like when I grew up. How many of y'all know this song? Me and Mrs. Jones. So when I grew up, this is my pop's favorite song. This is my classic. This takes me all the way back. So I wrote this poem on a loop to this song. Where is now? He likes to remember with that saxophone, confess and moan and whisper in piano. Tonight is 1975. Tonight is 1999. Romance impressions of lovers in trench coats, shrouded lips and teeth. That sax is Saigon. That sax is Ankara. Don't forget to love me. Don't forget to remember. Remember to forget what's bad, remembering silence. Tonight we pour wine, and he can sip until his belly is warm. From tonight is violins and jukeboxes and 2 handfuls of rest notes. Tomorrow it will have been years since he heard this song. Thank you guys. Yo, y'all got me on a good night. Okay, so if you guys can, I know like somebody like give what tonight. Today is my birthday. My life is crazy. Today's my birthday. My pop adopted me, and I'm not joking about the way he saved my life. My father's birthday is tomorrow, and I don't think that's a coincidence. Tonight, if everyone could, I want to join everybody. Can we sing happy birthday to my pop right now? Okay, so happy birthday to Pops. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Pops. Happy birthday to you.